Hey, it's Troy Casey, Certified Health Nut, here back in Hackensack, New Jersey with Dr. Phil. And I know just from being on the internet a lot that people are dealing with a lot of low back pain. So, doctor, what can you tell us about that situation, back pain?
I mean, low back pain is a very common condition. Statistically, 4 out of 5 Americans will suffer from some kind of debilitating back pain, which is 80%, so it's almost a majority. Now, the most common condition that I see is what they call slip disc, herniated disc, bulging disc. They're all in the same category of disc displacement. What happens is that in your spine, you have these little cushions in your bone. These vertebrae make up your spine, and in between your vertebrae are these discs. They're kind of like jelly donuts. So what happens is through either disuse or some kind of trauma, where people actually squeeze out the middle portion of the disc, which is really the jelly portion of the jelly donut. So either you get a traumatic event or just common wear and tear, and this will tear through and actually come out of the area, causing some pressure onto the nerve, causing low back pain, sometimes pain down the leg.
Oh, so the shooting pain down the leg, that's caused from that.
Correct. It's a pinched nerve, sciatica. You've heard all those terms before. They're pretty much generally used to describe the same phenomena.
Huh. And so, and you're seeing this much more because more people are sedentary, working at computers, driving the cars, etc.
We spend a big part of our lives on our rear, eating, computers, at work, and really the biggest thing if you're gonna take one thing out of this, really try to be as active as possible. Stay off your buttocks. Whatever you can do, stay off your buttocks. Any activities you can do, standing, if you're lifting weights and you're doing any presses, see if you can do a standing, anything you can do to avoid that prolonged sitting in your lower joint, because it will grind eventually into arthritic changes. And in addition to herniated disc, you could have a lot of other more serious conditions that at a certain point it could be really damaging for a long term.
Right, and so do you advise patients to either sit on a Swiss ball and or standing desks?
Absolutely, those are fantastic. There's more and more equipment's coming out every day that because of this, to fight this epidemic battle, because it's just a huge problem that the vast majority of the country is having.
We weren't made to sit all day long.
No, we're definitely not. If we were meant to sit all day, we would have just one block of bone in our body. We would not be created with all these multiple joints. We're created with multiple joints because they're all meant to move. And if you don't move, it's going to degenerate, fibrose, and we're going to have a lot of problems down the line.
You heard it from Dr. Phil, and as my grandmother used to say, move it or lose it.